do a lot today. What should, like, we can rewatch the game I sent you? It
Yes.
was the game I was talking about. The Niederlande did a great job in snowballing and like ganking,
Yes.
and I couldn't do much. I was Master Yi. I did some mistakes, but the thing is, what also happened with Amumu, I couldn't respond really.
I'm seeing it now. Want me to share it via Skype so we see it at the same time?
Okay, and just in advance, the second thing is now we have picked support. Which supports I should play? Cause you told me already some, but
Yeah,
Alistair
okay.
got nerfed.
There's the tier list I told you. I want to share it with you.
Yes.
And I think it's right now really this shit.
Cause you see, I'm really good with Braum.
Yes,
Go.
what I want.
I really love Braum.
Yeah, Braum is nice right now. You can play Braum. Okay, here it is. From a coach that it's called Last Shadow. I think she is a good coach.
I know him. Got it. Oh, that's really nice.
Yes.
But why is Sion not in here? Is he really that weak?
Yeah, he's in A tier, so it's not that bad. It can be played, but it's not like a top pick.
Okay,
It's like Renekton.
okay.
There's only one ADC called Anna for A tier. Okay. Lucian, Ashe, Fortune. Are you looking at it?
Thinking about what to play.
Malphite support. Okay, that's it. That I didn't see. It's interesting.
Oh man, he also doesn't like Braum.
Yeah, I see it.
Cause
But
Braum
I
is
think
good in Challenger.
it's because of the skill level of the average player on gold. So if like Braum is your main, I think he's fine.
Yeah, because I hit really difficult Qs with him. And the thing is, in silver and even in gold, they don't follow my Qs.
Yeah, that's maybe why Braum isn't listed.
Yeah, that's a really problem. But last game I played with him, a lot followed the queue. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I like also Soraka, and I will play Soraka.
Yeah, Zoraga is nice.
I love her. So yeah, and I pick some champions of this tier list. Okay. So what's my game plan with support?
Okay. It depends a lot on the matchup. You have like to first check which ADC you have and which are the other laners. So if you have like for example a mid laner like Oriana, Victor, things that are okay if they farm up and they even in lane, and then in top you have like a tanky top, Malphite Sion, and then as your ADC you have like a Vayne that needs like it's like a little baby, we can say. He needs like the support in lane like every time. Roaming becomes like not even an option until you match the roam with the other support. Or you go like, or your lane is pushing, or your ADC has an advantage and can manage to play like 1 versus 2, or or for example, she goes, okay, so if it's like a Vayne or something like that that needs the support with her to farm properly, and the other lanes can farm safely and you don't need to help them, you can like stay in bot and maybe just try to roam. If you see like there's the chance of getting something, even like putting some deep wards in something, it's an objective itself, and you have no risk that your ADC is going to get more than 5 CS denied or killed. So it's like you have to roam when she's like when you both like go B, and then instead of going directly into the lane again, you can like try to roam it to a gank there and see if you can get like the flash off, or you can go into the enemy jungle. If you can go with your jungler better, you can call him like to go, but that's gonna be hard, so you can like do it alone in gold Dilo. I think it's not gonna be a problem. And if you see like they are collapsing on you, you have to like be super careful and guard where you can. So you have like to know your limits to test it, so you know it, and that's gonna be it. I think I'm gonna make a list of ADCs now. We can make a list so we can like decide if they need like help or if they don't. Okay? Do you understood me or I talk too much?
Yes. Yeah, a bit, but I understand it. So if I can resume it, you said that I shouldn't roam with supports who needs help.
No, okay.
With ADCs who needs help.
Let's talk about every AD so we can know what to do.
Okay.
Okay. You have to look into their lane, into their support too, and ADC. Okay, so there are, we can like say, two kinds of supports: aggressive ones and defensive ones. So aggressive ones is going to be Annie, Bard, Blitzcrank, Braum can be, yes, a problem. I'm saying aggressive, meaning that they can be a problem if you go wrong and you leave your ADC like 1v2. Okay? So it's, are you noting them down, or I'll write it? I can write it to you.
I'm riding Bart, Blitz, Leona.
Annie, Bart, Blitz, Braum. Um,
But I know a lot of support matchups, like,
yeah, but it's okay. So you know if a support is aggressive or defensive already.
yes.
So you need to think like, if I leave my ADC alone, can they kill him? So if they have like a Soraka or Shanna, Nami, they can do it, but it's harder. So you can like go to roam and try to get a kill or put some wards down. The and that you can do it if these conditions met. And you have like to try to push the lane, so like your ADC goes B and then you go to gank and then you go B, or you go B and then go gank and then go to lane again. You have these two options. You can even gank the top lane because they won't expect it, and that you should do it until your ADC gets level 6. If it's like an ADC that needs someone, if it's like an Israel or a Corki or something that can farm like safe and they have a defensive support, you can like roam more often and like help your team, your jungle if he invades or something. You can like help them. Okay? Because which supports are you going to play? That's
I can tell you, like, my favorites are Braum, Blitz, Soraka, and Lulu.
okay. So if you have Soraka, you don't roam. You can
Okay.
like roam, but it's only to heal. So you can like roam if you see like a fight is coming, because if with your passive you can be there like super fast. They are low. So if you see like your lane is pushing and they are ganking mid or something and you think you can reach in time, you can like go there and try to help your team. Because with your passive I don't know how much range has Soraka's passive right now, but I think from mid river
But
you activate
yes,
it.
as I think. Don't know the exact, but it's really green, almost a screen length.
Yes, and with Lulu the same. You can like try to roam and try to help your laners. The key with super, I think it's like if you want to carry the game, it's like to roam and help your jungle to ward deep in the enemy jungle. So try to avoid the ganks and make the ganks happen. If you see like your jungle is going to gank mid and you can join him, go do it. Because then if the other jungle comes in, it's not going to be a 2v2 but a 3v2. So you need like to be looking at the map every 2 seconds at the minimap. So you can decide on where you should go, and every time you go B you should like try to make a roam happen and a gank happen and make a flash go waste from the enemy team or a kill for your team.
Okay.
What you don't want to do is like go super hard on the gank and say, okay, if I come here I need to get the kill or it's gonna be a waste, and then you proceed to dive the enemy Malphite level 6 with your Soraka support level 2 or 3. Okay, that's what you don't want to do. You don't want like to overstand. You want like make pressure for your team, for your laners. So if the enemy jungler doesn't think he can gank like free because he sees your jungler anyway because maybe you're there. Okay,
Okay.
and there
Um,
are yeah, that's the kind of supers you have, I think.
should I play Blitz or not? Because
Yes, Blitzcrank is nice in solo
I
queue. It's
have
fine.
a good win rate with him.
Yes, Blitzcrank is nice in solo queue. Don't play
But
him. In competitive, he's not good because like the team positions perfectly and the tanks go ahead, so it's not good. But
but hasn't it on his tier list.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I think Blitzcrank is nice. In
Okay.
silver, Blitzcrank is like tier S. So, and in gold it's tier B. But I think that gold 5 is still like silver. So you can like play Blitzcrank until you get like, and in platinum he's again tier A. So I think Blitzcrank is fine. Because tier B doesn't mean if he couldn't be played, then he wouldn't be here. Not even in tier B. I think Alistar is a great support that you may try to learn because it's like super easy to make ganks. You can like when you're level 6 you can go like to the mid lane, go behind them, and when the tower hits you activate your ult and you W the enemy mid laner to the lane and then you kill him like super easy.
Okay.
You were moved.
And can you review the game I sent you? Just the first 10 minutes.
Okay.
But just fast. Like, make it 5 minutes, not the whole game. It's just how I could get more control early game. That's all I want to ask.
Should I review it first alone and then we talk, or we can do it together
don't-
via Skype?
I don't care how you like it. Because we don't have much time.
Okay,
and
I'll go
I
per.
want to
I'll make it
finish
per
today
2.
earlier.
Okay, I'll make it per 2 and then we can like talk about it.
Se han generado súbditos. Tú también serás juzgado.
Like the first 10 minutes, you want 10 minutes. Want to
Yes, or in general, what should I do in early game to prevent this Nidale from doing her game?
enseguida. I'm seeing the first 10 minutes and you did like maybe one mistake, but not that bad. And you are like even the game already.
Okay. So I had the feeling that the Nidalee did a great job in ganking.
Not really the Nidalee.
But she got a lot of kills, or not?
At the moment he has only one kill. It's only that Lux has 4. But Yorgam.
Okay, so you say that I couldn't prevent it? Could I prevent it or could I do something there?
Yeah, but I mean you that like for example did the fast route and then you like change it for a counter jungle and that was fine because you didn't need a farm. But then you like have to come back and do your buffs because at the moment you did the first red, if you like did the red at the usual route like golems, raptors, and then red, the second red could have been there by the time you did the first one. So yes. If you do the fast route, you have like to do it completely.
Fast route is your route, right?
Yes. And like you try to gank 1v2, and when your teammates were already dead, and you like there you could keep like farming, you know.
I realized that too. It was a mistake. The thing was there that the Nidalee came, and
Yeah,
I thought she stayed in mid.
Anyway, 1v2 is like bad.
Yeah, but I was trying like get hey, I'll play here.
Yes.
And another thing is, with the other smite item, with the red smite, I could do more damage to her.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because but you had the green smite and you use it like top. When you like catch Nida at his red, you were like even and that was fine.
Okay.
But the main problem is that after that, you like all even yourself start to get caught and like try to keep fighting them instead of just staying back and farming and placing wards.
Okay.
But yeah,
I know. These mistakes I know. I tilted there, I think, because my teammates were calling me like out, like I had to do something and such.
Yeah, but it was hardly your fault. But the thing you could have done better was farm more, so you didn't really need to gank.
Okay. And just asking, should I use still the green smite on
but
Master
use
Yi?
it. You didn't use the words until late, so sometimes you like have here the 2 words and you don't use it. So yes. Just not just buy it, but use it. And if you have a team like
Yes.
like Gunplank top, you have no tanks. You should go like first set of Gilso first, and boots of Berserker boots. Take maybe Mercury boots or Swiftness boots, and then take like the Titanic Hydra first item for the HP. And I don't know which runes or masteries you have, but like you have to take, you can take the HP mastery that the junglers take right now. Okay, the game was over. you surrendered like really fast. I think the main problem is that you tilted all so much because the game was even and then you started like to throw, and that's because and the feelings that you had about the game were not really the game how it was. You told me that at the first 10 minutes it was over. It wasn't. So I think that
Okay.
that's one of the main problems. Today, for example, I've played 2 games with Nida Jungle,
Yes.
and I've died early in both games. Like I don't know, I died because I could have done better. My mechanics with Nida were not the best, and in each game I had one person that told me, "So this Nida so bad" or something like that, and I just muted them and keep farming because we were like 10-0 losing the game, and I just like mute him and keep farming my jungle, and then when they made mistakes I used them, and then we could carry from that. At the end we won the game.
Oh,
So you have like to do that. You tried because your teammates were flaming you. I think you tried to gank more than you should,
yes, yes.
and you
It
should
was
like
because I got framed and I tried to do something.
yes, but that's the mistake. Like to mute them and keep farming, or don't mute them but tell like go play safe please. I don't know, but that's exhaustive too. But if
Yeah,
you want to
but
do
right now I just mute them all because
yes, you can mute them, or you can try like to say it one time and
no,
well,
I tried it too often. It's in this elo it doesn't work. People don't understand the game like me. They trying to give tips which aren't useful, and I'm trying to help every laner, but I think I have a better feeling than they have. And that's all.
yes,
That's why I mute them most of the
you
time.
need like to play your game and
Because
try to
I
learn some.
I get tilted really fast when I get framed.
Yes,
Yeah,
I've
that's
seen that in the game. In the game itself, it shows that not only you but the others still do, because you were like even, and at some point you like started going fighting to places where you shouldn't, and I don't know, like trying to do desperate moves,
yes,
and that's because you were like everyone is flaming at each other, and you all wanted to be like the hero who's going to save the game by killing the enemies 1v5
yes, yes.
by outplaying them.
That's true. That's exactly the feeling.
Yes.
Which build on Master Yi? You told me, but I forgot it.
Yeah, if you have like no more tanks in your team, don't go Berserker Boots. Even if you have tanks in your team, don't go Berserker Boots with Master Yi. Go either Swiftness or Mercury, because you already have enough attack speed from the Devourer and the Ginsu later on. And if you have like no tanks, then take first the HP item from the Titanic Hydra, and from there you can like get the Titanic Hydra. That's fine. But if you want more damage after the component of the Titanic Hydra, you can get the Ginsu if you want.
Again, sorry, that was too fast.
Okay, sorry. uh, the component from the Titanic Hydra that gives you HP if you stack it.
Yeah, but should I first go the HP jungle item or should I go the
I think you
Devourer?
should go Warrior or
Warrior?
Devourer. Yeah, Devourer or Warrior. If you're behind, I think Warrior is better.
Okay.
Because you're not going to stack your Devourer. If you're like even or a bit ahead, you can go Devourer. Okay? Because if you go Devourer is better is if it's fully stacked. But if it's not fully stacked, it's worse than the other jungle items.
Yes, yes.
So if you are behind, you are not going to stack it. So go warrior and end of the history.
Okay.
And then go
Then
Titanic
Berserker
Hydra.
or Mercs or Swifties if behind. And
Ber-
Titanic Hydra.
Yeah, but Berserkers, not even if you are ahead. Because you need like the utility from Mercury's or Swiftnet.
Yeah,
What you need.
I just took it from. I didn't used to do it, but Champion GG told me.
Yes, but I think Mercury it's better. For
Okay, and
swiftness,
Titanic Hydra, and what's next?
Ginsus. And from there you can look into their team and you can like go Blade of the Ruined King. That's optional. If they have like 2 or more tanks, Blade of the Ruined King or a Charles with a lot of HP. And then you can go to Sterax.
So Kinsus, Blade of the Rune King, Sterax.
Yes. And that's like situational. You can Branduin's is
Yes,
good.
more
More of
wondering.
the Malmortius. You can even try to get like I don't know
I will do it.
Branduin's. Yes, I told you.
Okay, man, then thank you. Another thing what we can do is that you play again and I just watch you. And you explain me your decisions. But I don't know if it's good for you.
Well, it's not good if if my mechanics are not on point or something, but I still learn something from it if you want. The
I don't
problem,
care, it was just an idea. It's maybe funnier for you.
no, we can do it one day. It's okay. But the problem with it is that I don't know if I can like stream it. I tried to stream in the past, but
Ah,
the
okay,
quality
okay.
is like really poor. What we can do if you want is like I play a game like super serious, like thinking of everything, because I don't play all games like super serious. But now that I'm coaching, sometimes I like play a game on my Smurf and I a bit tilted because of something or and
Okay.
I'm like playing the game and I'm like saying, okay, here I should do this, this and this. And I do everything but the things I should do. I don't know. Sometimes it happens because tilt is like it happens always. The tilt will come. And when you are tilted, the best thing to do is like stop playing for a while. Maybe some hours, maybe one day, but keep playing will only increase your tilt.
That's true.
Because sometimes
That's
when you
true.
are tilted, you like even play perfectly, or maybe that's your vision from the game. And like you still lose the game because all your laners feed, but I don't know if it's because you are tilted or sometimes it just happens. And you are tilted, so maybe you don't play as perfect as you think. That makes you more tilted.
Exactly. It's my main problem.
Yes, you have like to. That's the main problem from everyone. The other problem I think that's a problem I have maybe. It's that when I reach I reach Diamond 3 promo to Diamond 2, and because I've never been so high, I'm like a bit, I don't know, it sounds weird, but sometimes it may happen that you have are scared of being higher. I don't know if I can explain
Yes,
myself.
I have this too. Every time I reach a new goal.
Yes.
And I play really bad then. Really bad. Worse than I. Yeah. It's just nervous.
yes, nervous, and you feel like I don't know, or when you're on a win streak and you're like going high and high, and then you're like think, okay, this can go like this forever.
Yeah, you accepting. Yeah, you're waiting for the loss.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, I think that every LoL player feels like this at some point. And
Yes.
that's what I think when like people that is master, they always say that master, the the main thing to get master is like the mentality, and they are like totally right, because you have like to have this mentality of like you don't care about going high, you don't have to be scared or something.
Yeah, I think so too. But another thing is, I realized when like for example, for me it was really hard to drop my main champion, but I realized I'm not winning him because I don't know the reasons why he is so weak. And switching to higher percentage win rates champs helped me a lot.
Yes.
I realized this too. And the thing is, with tilting, is you still think that you are better with Renekton than with Malphite, but statistically you are better with Malphite. But just because you like this champ more, you want to prove yourself
Yes.
that you can do it, go for it. But the other, you don't realize the reasons for not winning with Renekton are also the meta changes and mastery changes, but not you. You always think that you are the only reason, but you are not always the only reason. You have also accepted the way you play Renekton isn't the best way in such things.
Yes. That's
And
true.
when I know I'm tilted when I think with emotions like this. Yeah. For example, like maybe you're interested in this as a coach, like. Sometimes I follow your instructions in game, like the advices you gave me, and I was thinking like why I do follow them. That makes no sense to me and so on. And
Yes.
I get frustrated when some things doesn't work out. But that's just emotional because after games, I'm saying myself, oh, that's because my coach teach me this and this, and I applied it to the situation. It helped me win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I hope you learn something, because if not, I'd feel like
No, I'm learning a lot, but the student doesn't realize it always,
yes. Yes.
Like, for example, I'm expecting to win all my games just because I have a coach right now, but that's
Yes.
not, yeah, realistic.
Yeah. You like. Yeah. I understand. Or sometimes you like maybe see a guide or something, and you like say, okay, now I know this, I'm going to win every game. But no.
Yeah, it's frustrating sometimes, but in the end, I learn a lot, and yeah. I go my Smurfs to play my main champs, like Renekton AD. I play him on the EU Nordic East server.
Yes.
And the thing is, I play way better with Renekton there than on my main, because I don't care if I win or if I lose. Just play for fun. And so I I don't have the pressure to win.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it happens with the Smurf. Yeah, it's always good to have a Smurf so you can like throw the tilt on there.
Yeah. Anyway, man, thank you for making this lesson.
Okay, don't worry. Just tell me when you want next one. I don't
I
know how
just
many lessons are left. I think 4 or 3 or
I think
I've recorded
I'm not
everyone,
sure.
so
Not sure. But 3 or 4 is right. I think it's 3, but I'm not sure.
I think it's 4. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, if we do it one more, I don't really mind. So just when you can call me and we can like do a review or you can like ask these questions. And I need like to see how you do it on the support role because from until now we've only like did jungle mainly and
Yeah.
maybe a bit of top lane, but we did like mainly and support. We didn't even did one game, I think. Am I right? Or we?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
So next time I think doing a support game will be nice. And yes,
Okay.
as I've told you, if you can like watch replays from the pros, that's going to help you a lot.
Yeah, we'll do it.
And yes, I know a guy who like plays support a lot and streams every day from 8 p.m. because he's from North America and you can learn from him a lot. It's this channel. I don't know if you know him already, but he
I know
has.
him.
You know him?
Really good player.
Yes, I like him. He's like quiet.
Yeah, I will check it out.
Yeah, I think now he's streaming. He streams support or jungle, so I think it's like perfect for you too.
Yeah. And yeah, just so you know, I prefer Tuesday and Friday. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Tuesday and Friday are fine. Okay, we can like have a lesson this Friday if you.
Okay.
And then, okay, if you want, we can like meet at a tower this Friday, then next Tuesday and next Friday.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to do?
Yeah, yeah, I will.
Can you do it? Can you at 4 p.m. or it's too early?
It's a bit early.
Okay. At 7 p.m.
That's more likely. Yeah. Good.
Okay. Then we can meet at. I will be available at this hour for you. So Friday and Tuesday at 7 p.m. If some, well, we can change it if you want or something. But yes. Okay then. Good night, man, and
Thank you.
I wish you
Back to
luck
you
with
too.
your Goldie support lane games.
Thank you.